Every year in June, thousands of gamers converge at the LA Convention Center to experience the latest gaming announcements, reveals, and gameplay demos from the industry. The hype for E3 every year goes through the roof, and this year is no exception. Already before the first industry conference, we waited with bated breath as hardware leaks and game rumors littered the media in the days leading up to the big week. In our channel's first top 10 video, we'll be focused on the biggest gaming reveals, demos, and moments from this year's E3. We'll be judging our list based on fan excitement, the amount of content revealed, the quality of what was presented, and the surprise factor. And with that said, let's get started.
There is something else though that you've been asking us about, and yes, we've been working on it.
Coming in at number 10 is a game that is already the favorite among millions of gamers across the world. It may come at no surprise that an Elder Scrolls game made it on our list, even if it's a remaster. Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition brings the world of Cyrodiil to current generation consoles with remastered art and effects, volumetric god rays, new water and snow shaders, and much more. Bethesda has also promised mod support on consoles. It's been nearly half a decade, but this is a game we're definitely excited to revisit. Number 9 on our list may be a contentious one after receiving backlash from its initial reveal trailer, and we don't say backlash lightly. The trailer received the most unlikes for any gaming video in YouTube history. To be honest, most of us at Screengeek thought the trailer offered something new and exciting, and we didn't think that David Bowie cover was that bad either. But we're definitely in the minority on this one. That being said, Infinity Ward had a huge undertaking in front of them for their inevitable gameplay reveal, and they delivered in spades. Almost unrecognizable as a Call of Duty game for the first several minutes, our eyes were treated to blistering fast dogfighting space action, zero-G grappling hook gunplay, in a gameplay environment that only a franchise budget the size of a Call of Duty game could deliver.
Scar 1-1, you're locked for go.
Roger, we're lit.
Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Open your eyes.
With Nintendo already stating that their new console, simply going by Nintendo NX, wasn't going to make an appearance at E3, and that the only game they'd be showing was their twice-delayed new Zelda game, it was going to have to deliver. And for the most part, it did, with a fantastic trailer showing us by far more gameplay than we've seen over the past 2 years. Nintendo also had hands-on gameplay demos on the show floor. The game world is beautiful, with a look reminiscent of Wind Waker mixed with a more airbrushed design aesthetic. After many critically acclaimed sequels, the franchise was in need of reinvention. And while not entirely reinventing the wheel, it seems Nintendo is finally evolving the franchise with a game that has many of the modern accoutrements we've all come to expect from a current-gen game, including HD graphics, full-on voice acting, crafting, a new cooking mechanic, and a gigantic open world. At number 7 we have Dishonored 2, revealed at last year's E3 with a CG trailer. This year, Bethesda gave fans of the series what they've been waiting for and then some, showcasing the all-new story setup that included 2 main protagonists to choose from and an in-depth walkthrough of 2 distinctly different levels, including one that has our heroine pass between 2 time periods in spectacular fashion, highlighting some of Emily's supernatural abilities that made for some truly mind-bending gameplay. We wouldn't be surprised if this first-person action game from Bethesda and Arcane Studios is on most gamers' wish list. At number 6 is Titanfall 2. Although we received a short trailer a few weeks ago that teased the inclusion of a true single-player campaign, E3 was the first time gamers were able to see actual gameplay from the campaign. Titanfall was arguably one of the most fluid and responsive first-person shooters when it launched exclusively to Microsoft's console in 2014, and now the multi-platform Titanfall 2 seems to improve on its innovative gameplay mechanics in just about every way. Titans are no longer just walking tools of destruction, but seem to have a bit of a personality this time around. With weapons, gadgets, expanded pilot gameplay, and a more in-depth progression system, we can't imagine gamers will feel shortchanged this go-around. 5 on our list is a game that was on many fans' wish lists, but very few predicted it would actually make an appearance, an all-new Quake. Bethesda came out swinging at their Sunday press conference with a CG trailer to this all-new arena shooter, Quake Champions. Showing a wide diversity of characters with unique abilities, it's safe to assume that Quake will be capitalizing on the popularity of hero shooters brought on by recent releases like Overwatch and Battleborn. Quake was one of the original esports pioneers, and Bethesda is well aware of fan expectations for this long-awaited sequel. Outside of a fast and brutal CG trailer showcasing what type of gameplay we'd be in store for, we didn't hear too much, with promises of more information at QuakeCon later this summer. But until then, fans can rejoice now that Quake is back.
Yes, Quake is back.
Number 4 on our list is all of Microsoft's hardware reveals. Now, pretty solid early leaks suggested we'd be getting a slim hardware revision of the current Xbox One hardware and a more powerful box on the horizon, but no one was sure exactly what Microsoft would actually reveal after Sony confirmed days prior that their updated Neo hardware would be a no-show at E3.
The next step change for gamers and developers must deliver true 4K gaming and high-fidelity VR.
Although not too much was revealed, they did confirm a holiday 2017 release, VR compatibility, 4K and 60Hz gaming support, and to achieve this, an 8-core CPU, 320GB per second of memory bandwidth, and a GPU that can push out over 6 teraflops of processing power. Microsoft seems destined to have the most powerful console hardware on the market. Lastly, Microsoft unveiled an entirely unneeded but completely welcome new customization option for its refreshed controller. Arguably one of the best controllers in the industry, you now have the ability to sync up your controller wirelessly to your PC via Bluetooth. Microsoft claims they'll have the most powerful console, while promising to usher in a new wave of generation-free gaming. Whether they can make true on these lofty claims remains to be seen. With an all-new game engine, fans of this long-running horror franchise may have mistaken this game for a new IP or another game series altogether, but make no mistake. Number 4 on our list is the sequel longtime Resident Evil fans have been waiting for. Taking the series back to its roots, with Capcom claiming they've heard the masochistic cries for a Resident Evil game far more terrifying than anything that has come before it. And if the new first-person gameplay trailer is anything to go by, they're right. Harkening back to the original 1996 game, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard takes place on a plantation mansion in rural America. Capcom is promising a whole new level of terror, one that can only be made more terrifying by the fact that the entire campaign can be completed in VR. To top this fantastic reveal off, Capcom also gave fans a PS4 demo. Not surprising given the success of the wonderfully frightful Silent Hills demo, but still a nice surprise. We can't wait to watch our friends stumble their way through this game when it releases next year. At number 2, and only at number 2 because this is a game that has still many more years in development, is Kojima Productions' next game project after his controversial departure from Konami. The in-engine trailer started off with a naked Norman Reedus on a beach surrounded by dead sea life, clutching onto an infant attached to him with a mechanical umbilical cord. That is literally how it starts, and we love Kojima even more because of it. Potentially symbolic of Kojima's loss from his latest passion project Silent Hills, the main protagonist's face, full of tears, soon turns to determination as he stands up looking into a horizon that seemingly offers far more adventure, mystery, and intrigue than the limitations of an established franchise could ever have offered Kojima to explore.
Hello everyone, I'm back.
Sony opened up their conference in the most confident and bombastic of ways. With a live orchestra playing a mesmerizingly epic soundtrack, we knew we were in for something truly special. As the music faded down with the lights, we were treated to a live playthrough, seemingly of a new IP, about a young boy and his father beginning a hunting expedition.
What for?
A test.
An oddly familiar gruff voice gave way to arguably one of the biggest E3 reveals of 2016, as a more grounded and fatherly Kratos stepped out of the shadows. Every minute that followed was packed full of beautiful scenery of a reimagined God of War, this time based around Norse mythology. Both the story and gameplay this time seemed much more personal in tone. The camera now sat right behind Kratos, with the arcade-inspired antics of previous installments taking a back seat to a more precise and savage fighting experience that was every bit as intense as any of the previous large-scale battles. With rumors pointing to a God of War 4 reveal, Sony's suspiciously quiet Santa Monica studios absolutely wowed us this E3, catapulting it to number 1 on our biggest E3 moments of 2016. We cannot wait to revisit Kratos in this newly imagined world. It was a fantastic E3, where there were easily enough big gaming moments to make 2 lists. So if your favorite gaming moment isn't on here, let us know in the comments why it made it onto your list. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and if you liked our list, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Screengeek for more content.